Hello, welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. My name is Liz, and I will be guiding you on this journey today. This is a reading for the 6-3 or the role model martyr profile in human design. If you don't know what your profile is, there's a link in the description below for you to get your human design body graph. And among the plethora of information about your specific body graph will be your profile. So for the purposes of these readings, we are using your profile, and I'm also doing zodiac sign readings. So definitely check out your sun, moon, or rising if it's up already or when it does get uploaded. So let's get you an oracle card. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Ooh, look at all these people grabbing. Yeah. Protect yourself. How many cards is this? 6. Okay. Interesting. That happened. Has that happened in every reading I've done today so far? No. I think it did happen in the last reading, though. That's kind of interesting. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Strength card. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Swords. And we have the King of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. That's nice. The 8 of Wands, Temperance. 8 of Wands just jumped out of there. So, yeah. Boundaries. And again, let's look at this card again. Look at all these hands that are just reaching for this person's energy. Also, too, like okay, so I'm getting like the words people pleaser, not wanting to say no. It's like literally, even stretching yourself too thin. I kind of love how like this person has their hands out. It is like, putting up protection around you, like energetic protection around you. It is learning to say no, especially, following your strategy and authority, because your strategy and authority is designed to help you enter into the correct, quote unquote, experiences for you. And then your profile is how you interact with the energy, the people in those experiences. So if you feel a no, right? I mean, like if whatever is coming in, it goes through the filter of your strategy and authority. If it feels like a no, don't do it. Sounds easy enough, right? I know. It's hard. It's a hard thing to do, especially if you are not in the habit of saying no, especially if you're not in the habit or not that familiar with experimenting with your strategy and authority. It can feel uncomfortable. Maybe you don't want to disappoint people. Maybe you realize that you have the wisdom, you have the energy even to do the thing. But if it's still a no, it's a no, right? No means no. No is a full sentence, right? So we start with the 5 of Wands. Wands are fire, clearly. We have that fireball at the top of the card. Wands have to do with action. It's the motivation behind the actions that we take. It's creativity, passion. How are you communicating those things? What actions are you taking towards those things? And also I see Wands as being information or experience, which I know third lines have a lot of. And depending on where you're at in your 6th line journey, because for the first 30 years, that 6th line operates as a third line. So you're a 3-3 for the first 30 years of your life, which can be a bit chaotic. It's literally nothing but trial and error. It's nothing but more error. Like, making mistakes But that's the way that you figure out what works, is to figure out all of the ways in which something doesn't work. That's where wisdom comes from, right? So like I said, with wands, it is experience, it is information, because by doing things, by taking action, by trying stuff, you figure out what works, what doesn't work, what do you like, what don't you like, what stays, what goes, right? And the Five of Wands can speak to competition, conflict, it's conditioning, also like training. I always think of Mulan when the Five of Wands comes out, and like when they all go to warrior training, and it's like an absolute shit show at the beginning, but they, through practice, through repetition, through again conditioning and training, they learn to work together. So that's what the Five of Wands is. And this is your first card. So these could be people that are not honoring your boundaries, or are who want more of your time, more of your guidance, more of your flame, even regardless of if you have like a defined sacral or defined energy centers or not. But it's like, there's something that like people just kind of like those energy vampires type of thing. They want to take more than they want to give. But this is also like a really good lesson for you, because again, right, I mean, it's all experience for a 6-3, but like sixes in general too. It's all the experiences that you have, all of the relationships, the bonds that you make and break continuously, right? Life bumping up against you. It's like these people, what am I trying to say? I literally had to like ground myself for a second. Like I felt like I was kind of spinning. So this could even be, just too much life, too much, happening at one time, feeling overwhelmed, feeling overstimulated. And paired with the Five of Wands is the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles have to do with our money, how we get it, how we save it, how we spend it. It's our time. It's our literal life force energy too. Our health. It's, our possessions, where we live, the things that we place value on. And the Seven of Pentacles is focusing your energy, your presence, your time, your resources on one specific thing to see it to maturation, to see it grow. I mean, we can even see this guy looks like he's doing energy work on this plant, right? And he has no idea that there's all these pentacles underneath the ground. So it's interesting that, we start with this Five of Wands, which is a bit chaotic, and it's paired with the Seven of Pentacles, because this to me feels like a message about you deciding what it is that you want to focus on. So instead of focusing your attention, your time, your resources on all these other people that are breaking boundaries, first of all, it's setting boundaries with whoever it is, right? Sticking with those boundaries, because the boundaries are for you. The boundaries are not for other people. Boundaries are for you to protect your own peace, to protect your own energy, and also even to ensure that you have the time, the energy, the capacity to focus on the things that you have an interest in building and creating and wanting to manifest into the physical form, right? So definitely set those boundaries. Even if too, like with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like trusting that the thing will manifest, will be able to harvest in the physical plane, even without having evidence of that. We have some evidence because it's still green, right? It's not wilted and dead. So there's clearly something happening under the surface. But again, right, and maybe that too can be a little scary because you're like, well, I can see if I help these other people, or if I focus my attention and energy on these other people that need my help, I can see the fruits of my labor paying off there. But what about your own stuff? And then we have the 10 of Swords. Swords have to do with our mind, our thoughts, our mindset, ideas. Swords are also honesty and truth, but like divine honesty and truth. Tens are completion. So there's an opportunity here through doing this for yourself where it frees up mental space. There's mental clarity. It's less stressful too. You might recognize that like anxiety subsides. And it's interesting because it's paired with the 6 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords is about moving forward. I mean, literally being guided by the crows, right? I mean, it could be actually moving, whether that's moving houses, moving states, moving countries. It could be leaving behind a belief system, a mindset, ego too, like an ego story. They have this one bag here with them. They're being guided by the crows. So, right, both of these cards are like about moving forward. Even shifting your mindset to more of what's in front of you, even focusing on yourself. Traditionally, in the 6 of Swords, are moving from choppy waters to more peaceful waters. So again, it's swords. It has to do with our mind. It has to do with our belief system. It has to even do how we're communicating. So there's something that is moving forward here. There's a mindset shift that's happening. You know what's interesting? I just realized back here, there's a star on top of the rock that looks like it's like in the water, like that rock, is in the water. And I'm getting this message about a false North Star because I mean they're moving away from it, right? So it's like, maybe you thought that your purpose, or you felt fulfilled or whatever in helping all these people and making your energy, your time, your whatever available to your wisdom even available to other people, but really all that it was doing was like sucking the life out of you. And also, again, even the false North Star thing, it's recognizing that, I mean, truly, like if it was your North Star, it wouldn't feel so depleting. It wouldn't feel like the card of needing to set boundaries would not be out here, right? Like, because it would be balanced. It would feel good. You would be getting as much energy as you are putting out. So then it's like making a decision to actually follow what your North Star is, or even discover what that actual North Star is. And then we have the Strength card. So, whatever this is, it is going to take determination and perseverance. Even, you might present yourself as like this little lamb here, kind of innocent, being able to take advantage of. But also it's like recognizing that you have this lion within you too. There's this heart pendant with them. So, you can be both things. You can be this innocent little lamb, but when the lion needs to come out to set those boundaries, it takes courage and bravery to, almost kind of let that lion roar a little bit, And unfortunately, some people will only respond to the lion. So finding that strength within yourself, it's there. It is already there. You know that it is. you. And then we have the King of Cups. I was just kind of getting this feeling like this is the boat that you are on in the Six of Swords, even though, of course, I mean, they're different gender presenting on this card, or between these cards, but it's interesting because it looks like that boat is, I can't tell actually if it's coming towards or going away. But I just think it's interesting that, next to it is the Six of Swords. So kings are the highest expression of the suit, right? Cups have to do with our emotions. It's compassion, empathy, our intuition also. How do we feel about ourselves? How do we feel about our lives, the people in our lives? What is our relationship to love? There's all this energy coming out from their heart chakra there. Even, the sun kind of behind their head, it like feels like or it looks like a halo. So again, kings are the highest expression of the suit. So this is somebody that is emotionally mature, emotionally clear, has their emotions under control, understands what their emotions are. Kings also, they lead a kingdom, right? So people look to them for wisdom, for guidance, right? I mean, having that 6-line role model line. But this is also making a decision or having those boundaries in place. And again, like I was saying at the beginning about strategy and authority, it's recognizing what experiences are correct for you and which experiences aren't. Because not every experience is correct for you, right? And even getting comfortable saying no, even if it's a no for now, it doesn't have to be just a definitive no, never. It could be. But this truly is like relying on how something makes you feel. And since we are doing human design readings, this is your strategy and authority. And even how that impacts, the ripples that it causes throughout your life. Because we have the 10 of Cups here. We have 2 10s on the table, which is cool. Also even new beginnings, because, a 10 simplifies down to a 1. Maybe it's 10, 11 actually right now. But the 10 of Cups is like the minor arcana card to the sun card. It's everything good. It's joy, it's bliss. It's also community. It's, happy home, happy life. There's all the colors in the rainbow. So chakra system being in balance. This, I think, I don't know if I already said it, but it has to do with community, with family, with your tribe. So again, by setting these boundaries, it's like you have more of a capacity to be in this energy than you did before. Because if you've been fighting for your life, that's not comfortable. And it's, it's just like depleting. So there's this sense of calm, this sense of peace. And it gives an opportunity for the people who are going to honor your boundaries and even fill your cup as much as you fill theirs. It gives them an opportunity to come in or to find you also, or for you to find them. Then we have the 8 of Wands. Things moving quickly. Because again, I kind of keep getting this feeling about like once this is in place, then it's like frees up energy to start working in your favor. Even the Temperance card being after the and the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Swords, and there's this opportunity here for once this is worked out, in whatever capacity that is. Again, there's energy is available to come to you more easily. You're able to give your energy more easily. You're able to recognize what things are supposed to receive your energy, and even whatever, you get back from that experience, that connection. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm here for it. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards. I will talk to you soon. Bye.